Hello and welcome for joining me. That doesn't make sense. Welcome to our video and thanks for joining me. That's a better introduction. Let's go again. Hello, welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me. We are today in a 2008 Pemberton Mystique. It's a 39 by 12 two-bed. It's got double glazing, gas central heating, a few other bits and pieces to point out. It's priced at $17,995. We're going to have a look around, show you the layout and the condition, point out the bits and pieces and go from there. Some say I should have started again with the video, but it is what it is. Let's go. So the living area, so we've got, first thing to point out, we've got vinyl flooring throughout the caravan. So living area, dining, bathrooms, bedrooms, everything's got vinyl. That might be good if you've got a whole pack of dogs that you live with, or you just like vinyl flooring, easy to sweep or brush or hoover. So that's cool. We've got two-seater sofas and then one armchair, as you can see. Sitting opposite us there is an electric fireplace with mirror over the top. Got a TV unit over in the corner, and we've got this coffee table and also an additional coffee table on the left, plus then some storage up on the wall there. So there's lots going on here in terms of storage and bits and pieces that you get with it. There's a radiator hidden there behind the sofa that controls, or does, sorry, our central heating. So that's going to warm up this living area as well as that electric fire. So if you're just using the hot water in the summer, perhaps then you maybe would just stick on the electric fire in an evening if you need to. We've also got front sliding doors, so this large expanse of glass, as you can see. We've got glass right across the front with big windows as well as these two big sliding doors, so that's really nice. If you want to stick some decking off the front of the caravan and extend that living space, then that's a really nice feature to have, not something you necessarily always get with caravans. Showing you those sofas in a bit more detail, there's nothing really wrong with them. They're a little bit sort of stained, sun stained rather, or faded in places. I think that one's a slightly different colour to the other one. I think it's original, it's just where the sun's been on them in different amounts. But it's a nice, clean, tidy area. There is some rust throughout the caravan in places. One point in particular is the curtain poles, which are significantly rusty, which I will just show you. They're not meant to be bronze, they are just a bit rusty, so we could leave them as they are, clean them up, or we could replace them. That's always an option. Same with some of the light fittings in here as well, because they're sort of stainless steel, but they've been stained but with a rust colour. So there are a few bits we could do to tidy those up. A lot of the time we do things like that included in the cost, and then sometimes there are extras to pay for. But come along and have a look and we can have a discussion about what you want us to do and what we can do for you. Coming up the caravan then, we've got a dining area here with 4 chairs, decent sized tables, a bit of delamination around the edges of them, but it's not too bad. And they've got a really big dining window there, as you can see, which again lets in lots of natural light. It's a nice day today anyway, which is good for once. Over in the corner there, we've got a dresser, so we've got glass doors on the top bit there. If you've got any sort of things you want to display, like some Pokemon, you can stick them on there and display them, and everyone can come around and praise you for your collection. Also got some doors below there for storage. And then turning to our kitchen itself, we've got a 5-burner gas hob. So if you like doing your cooking there, then that's ideal. An extractor fan over the top. Decent sized window there for natural light whilst you're doing your washing up. And then as we turn to the right hand side, we've also got a fridge freezer built in, integrated fridge freezer there, as you can see, which is in decent condition, to be fair. I think there may be a little bit of delamination in a couple of places on these doors, but actually on the whole they're not too bad. There's none that are really falling apart, which obviously can happen in some caravans. So turning to progress through our caravan, we've got a door here that divides off our living area from the bedrooms. So that's nice to have. There's one exterior door which comes in to this hallway area, which we'll find on my right hand side in a minute. There we are. So there's one exterior door. So we've got that one on the side. Then of course we've got those front doors as well. But that comes into this hallway area, and then we go to our bedrooms. So bedroom 1, as you can see, we've got the double bed in here. We've got storage either side of the bed, above the bed, and then down lower as well. Also got a lift up bed base, which allows us to store some bits and pieces under there. Some Christmas decorations, or perhaps some out of season clothes. There's a bit of rust on the radiator, which I think could be tidied up or perhaps replaced if required. We can have a look at that in due course. Turning, we've got an ensuite shower room, which I'll show you in a minute, but we have got quite extensive wardrobe space, as you can see. Large bank of wardrobes on the left there. We've then got a vanity area with some storage below, and then a little corner desk here for a television there if you wanted to. If you want to stick a little telly there and enjoy a bit of Netflix in an evening. That's the main bedroom then. Coming over to the ensuite in the corner. As I say, we've got ensuite sink, shower and toilet in here. We do have a rusty radiator that I think would probably be best to replace, so that's something we can do. And then turning to the corner, it's not a massive shower, but it's obviously in an ensuite, so it's only going to be a certain size anyway. But it's a decent enough shower, about the standard size for what they have in older caravans. The shower tray there, nice and clean in there actually. And if you are looking for 2 showers in a caravan, they are quite few and far between. You don't get them very often, so having an ensuite shower there is pretty good. So I had a phone call, so let's start that again. So coming out of the main bedroom, we turn to our right hand side and we find our twin room. So we've got 2 single beds in here. We've got storage over the top of the beds, which is quite decent storage, as you can see, with those set of cupboards. Window there, which is on the off side of the caravan. And then we've then got a wardrobe, which is a good sized wardrobe for a twin room. Most wouldn't be that big, but we've got decent sized doors. We've got a couple of drawers below as well. One of those drawer fronts needs sorting out, but they are decent. Got radiator there, and also we do have then a TV bracket fitted up here. It may fit your TV, it may not do, but that's there because it's got a coaxial socket there as well. So coming out of there, turning back to my right again, so back towards the living area, as you can see, we then have our main bathroom. So in here we've got a shower, a sink, nice looking sink as well, and a toilet. Shower's a good size, so it's more like a bit of a half bathtub really, as you can see. So again, there is a bit of a lip up there because it is a bit of a half bath, but then when you get in there, it's a good size, and as you can see, it's probably about a foot deep. So you could run some water there if you wanted to sit in there. If that's your kind of thing, then that would be possible, but otherwise it's a good size shower, as you can see with that sliding door. So that has been the inside of our Pemberton Mystique. I'm going to jump outside now and I will show you the exterior. Here we are outside the Mystique then, having a look around. There's those front doors there. Pemberton always make quite grand looking caravans, so you have got quite a big frontage. It's a good size. As you can see, it's 39 foot, but put a tape on it, it's probably more like 40 foot long, I would have said. Coming down, looking at the front and then coming down this offside here. You usually get a few lumps and bumps on things of this sort of age, which there probably are, but there's not much to worry about. There is a regulator on the back there fitted. We do remove them as part of our testing process. You don't know how old the regulator is, you don't know whether it works very well, so we tend to take them off. It's also an extra step involved with somebody if they're going to get it connected up. We obviously want you to get it connected by a gas safe engineer, and they will usually fit a regulator for you. So you can do that. Bit of damage to the extractor fan cover on the outside there, which we need to replace, so that's not a problem. A couple of little bits to touch up on the exterior panels. So the chassis, so obviously I said about the bits being rusty on the inside. The chassis is galvanised, but it has had a fair bit of coastal use, as you can see. So it's absolutely solid. It's just stripped it of that silver finish that it had before. So there's no problem with the chassis. It's completely solid. It's just that it doesn't look silver like the galvanised chassis would do, and usually because it's just stripped off that outer layer. But there's no problem with the chassis itself. We do chassis checks and everything as well, checking the chassis and the legs and the wheels as part of the process. So rest assured we do know what to do there. So it's been a 2008 Pemberton Mystique. It's a 39 by 12 2-bed. It's got double glazing, central heating. It has got those front doors as well. It's priced at $17,995. If you've got any questions or want to have a look, then pop along, see us, give us a call. Hopefully speak to you soon.